Hi, and welcome to our testimonial for Tim with RexMackrill. Hi, Rex.
Hi, Michelle. Pleasure to be here.
Great to have you on. And so let's just start off by, can you tell us a bit about yourself and how you and your background before you met Tim?
Yes, certainly. So my background, actually, I'm an engineer, and I started out in the aerospace industry, refurbishing a Spitfire and working with Eurofighter Typhoon, that's now in service with the Royal Air Force. I then went and developed business in the former Soviet Union, actually starting in 1990, just after the Berlin Wall came down, and got involved with mining equipment businesses and construction businesses across both Russia and republics of Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, and Azerbaijan. Then I spent 10 years with Deloitte Consulting, and in the latter years became involved in property, really as owner of a business where I had a property that needed some development, and became a little bit interested in property and wondering how that might work as a business opportunity. And I found myself coaching with clients and clients in the property business. And I came across Tim in that sector, and Tim's expertise at attracting armchair investors, but also his really engaging approach and really engaging personality attracted me to get closer and to work with him. So at that point, I chose to work with him, and he's been able to coach me. And that went in really interesting directions and perhaps unexpected directions.
And what was it about, a mentor that you were looking for? Were you actively looking for a mentor before you had met him, or did you just meet him and it kind of evolved from there?
So I met him and it evolved from there. I'm always interested in my own development and invest heavily in my own development and in new directions. And I'm interested to experiment. And this was really an experimentation. And it was in under the banner of property, but in fact it has worked out in a different and a very fruitful direction.
And what do you think are the key takeaways that you've got? And have you is it more about shifting your mindset, or has it been more practical in terms of logistics around working with investors that you found be more useful?
Well, shifting mindset's been really powerful. So what I found in my conversations with Tim was that it didn't go particularly in the direction of investors. And what happened was that my core business as a coach and consultant is something that we found ourselves talking about. And he was able to put me in touch with people who've been really helpful. And that's led me on the journey to create my own branding, which is the business distiller. And that's something that I'm launching at this very moment. So we thought it was going to be about property, we thought it was going to be about investors, and it may well yet be in time. But the way it really launched was in the direction that of the business distiller. And I think what was important about that was that Tim was really sensitive to that, really aware of what was really important for me. And it wasn't the thing that we both first thought it was, but it was the thing that mattered. And he was able to help me with that. And he, yes, has undoubtedly helped me with attracting investors. And indeed, that may, as I say, that may well come to fruition. I'm doing things in that space as well. But what was interesting and unique about it was that it wasn't constrained. So it wasn't, this is the box, we've got to stay within the box. It was a case of a real understanding, and then really putting me in touch with people who have helped me, and with Tim's work, helped me to see things in a different way. And that's always been, that's really exciting. That's the excitement of creating something new and different to what we both expected.
Yeah, I think it sounds like it's more than just the practical skills and specific strategies. Those, it sounds like what you're saying is you can apply those to just across different areas of your life.
Indeed, yes, that's right. So it's a holistic conversation. So it's not a case of here is a method and we're going from A to B, whether or not you want to go from A to B. It's a case of, well, what is it that do you really need? What is it do you really need for your business? And completely tailored and bespoke. in that sense. And we experimented with some different things, and they were great experiments, and we learned something. I learned something, and we both learned something. And some of those have been fruitful, and some of them have been, great experiments.
And how was it? How was it being a coach, being coached by someone else?
Oh, wonderful! Yeah, really wonderful, because Tim's really engaging as a person, and so he's completely present. He was completely present for me in every conversation, in the place where I was, and the place where I am, and I always feel that with Tim in that conversation. And so to select him was a very natural thing. And the interesting thing was that the results that we've had are not the thing that I thought would happen.
Yeah, and where do you see your property business going at the moment? Is it are you kind of exploring new avenues, or
Indeed,
just seeing what happens?
Yeah, looking at developments at the moment, looking at development sites, working in partnerships. So there's another thing that came out was putting the right partnerships in place. So working in partnerships with people who have got a proven track record in development, and looking at opportunities with a really good understanding of what it is that it needs to be successful, and therefore what would be attractive to people to invest in. And we've got some that we're looking at the moment, and also he was very helpful to me because we were able to see ones that you don't do. And for sure, that's the important thing: is all the ones you don't do, and
Yes.
then the one that you do. And so we're working on that now, and we'll see what comes out of it. So there is a clear property dimension, and we'll see what comes of that in the future.
Fantastic. Well, it's great to hear that it's been so useful and fruitful for you, and I'm sure we'd look forward to hearing more from you in the future when on the other side of your property developments, and wish you all the best with them.
Absolutely. Thank you very much, Michelle.
Thanks for your time, Rex.
That's a pleasure. Take care.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell to receive notifications. We look forward to seeing you again very soon.